is a noun, right? It's a what? It's a place, right? Tibet is a place. Okay, so long ago in the land of Tibet. Now, on your page, there are some lines on your page, right? So I want to show you what some of these words are. So, but I'm not going to draw, I'm not going to write on the wall, okay? So number one, the line that's up here, does anyone know what this is called?
Cloud.
Cloud, right? Cloud, so I'm going to write it over here for you, cloud. C-L-O-U-D, cloud. And everyone should write that word in to your page, okay? Hey, how you doing?
Other side.
So number one is cloud, right? Cloud. Everyone say cloud.
Cloud.
Cloud, okay? And that goes up here. That's a cloud, right? Does everyone see where I'm talking about? Yes? Okay. Number two. Number two is up here. What is number two?
Sky.
Sky. How do you spell sky?
S-K-Y.
S-K-Y. Good. S-K-Y. Sky. That's your second vocabulary word, right? Number three. What is number three?
Mountain. Snow mountain.
Say it again.
Mountain.
Mountain, right? It's a mountain. And I heard someone say snow mountain. There is snow on it, but let's just call it a mountain, right? M. How do you spell that? Do you know? O. It's M-O-U-N-T-A-I-N. Mountain. Right, so everyone say mountain.
Mountain.
Mountain. Okay, and number four is down here. What is this?
Rock.
Not the words, but what is this object?
Rock.
A rock, right? A rock. How do you spell rock?
R-O-C-K.
R-O-C-K.
Oh.
R-O-C-K. Rock. Right? That's a rock. So you should write the word in. And if you need to write the Tibetan word next to it, write the Tibetan word. So you know, okay? Okay, number five. So it's this here. It's in the back.
House.
What is this?
House.
A horse, right? A horse. How do you spell horse?
H-O-R-S-E.
H-O-R-S-E. Horse, right? And you can sound these words out the way we did before, right? Horse. H-O-R-S-E. Horse. Okay, and number six. So number six, last week Choying asked me this question, I think, about the word rider. Right? In the story, it says that there is a rider and a horse. Right? So, do you remember what rider is?
People.
The word ride. Do you know the word ride, Jimpa? The word ride, R-I-D-E. Anyway, it's a person who rides a horse. Right? It's a person who rides a horse. Right? So we call that person a rider. Right? But you could say rider or you could say boy for this, right? So I'll write these over here for you. So he's a rider or a boy.
I.
So it's R-I-D-E-R. Or we could say that he's a boy, right? Either way. A rider or a boy. And we'll talk more about the ER and what that means, but that's not really for today. Okay. So does everyone have these words written down? Everyone has these words written down? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So the next one, number 5, 6, number 7, right? This here, what is this?
Road.
A road, right? A road. How do we spell road?
R-O-A-D.
R-O-A-D. R-O-A-D. Road. Right? That's a road. Okay. So now, turn to the next page. Okay, so on the next page we have a few words, right? So first, The first one is here. Who is this? What is this?
Old.
She's an old woman, right? But we'll just say woman, right? She's a woman. So that's your next vocab word is woman. W-O-M-A-N. Good. Woman. She's a woman. And the last vocab word is pointing right at her, this necklace. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
We
We'll
forgot.
figure it out.
It's not permanent. Sorry. So this necklace,
Mala or beads?
beads, right? We'll say beads. Sorry about that.
Don't worry.
We'll say beads. I got excited too. So guys, so look it up here. That necklace, we call that beads, right? Now I want to show you something about this word, right? This word has an S on it, right? Does anyone know what this S means?
It's a lot, many.
What does that S mean?
More than one.
More than one. Okay, so everyone look over here. So nouns, right? Whenever you have an S at the end of a noun, it means more than one, right? So S. More than one, right? So for example, if you had one bead, right? You have a tiny little, right? This would be a bead, right? Because there's no S, one bead. But a necklace like this, right? You get the point. Is what? Beads. Beads, right? And you say that D sound, beads, right? Because there's more than one bead, right? So you could do, usually with names, you don't put S's, right? Because there's only one Daphna here, right? There's not two Daphnas, right? But with things like man, well, this changed a little bit. Oh, well. And so is women. Let's do this one. I'll do that later. So boys, right? More than one boy. Girls, more than one girl, right? Worker, all of you, there are more than one worker. You're workers. Workers, right? Many workers, right? You could do more than one kitchen. Kitchens, right? Kitchens. How would you say animals are good? What would be more than one pigeon? Say it again. Pigeons, right? Pigeons. More than one rat. Rats, right? So there's rats downstairs, right? There's many rats. Or maybe not. Probably not. More than one bird? Birds. More than one ant? Ants. And flies a little different. There are some words that change spelling to do a plural, and I'll talk to you about that at a different day, not today. Okay, so does everyone understand that? Yes? The S means more than one. Okay, so we're gonna read this sentence together, right? So I'll read it first, and then I want you guys to read it together, okay? So this is long ago in the land of Tibet. Okay, long ago in the land of Tibet. An old woman sat by the road to the holy city of Lhasa. Okay. A horse and rider came galloping up to her. How far is it to Lhasa? Very far.